In question 6, we're given 3 points. 1, 2, -1, -2, or -1, -2, and -2, 3, or -2, 3. Now we've been asked to join another point, -1, 2. Now the numbers that run along horizontally are on the x-axis. So let's write x-axis there. And the numbers that run up and down are on the y-axis. So we have -1 on the x-axis. So from here we travel -1 or -1. And then we travel 2 in the y direction. So we go 1, 2. So this point here is our 4th point. And now we need to join up these points to make a quadrilateral. Now we're asked to translate this quadrilateral. So let me use the word translate. That simply means to slide the shape. So we've been asked to translate this shape 4 squares to the right. So what I'm going to use is this clear plastic sheet as a bit of tracing paper to show you one way of doing it. So I'm going to carefully mark the corners or the vertices on this shape. Now what I could do to make it easier to see, what I could do is this. I could just trace over very carefully. So it makes it easy to see the shape when I'm moving it. I now need to move this point 4 squares to the right. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where my shape will end up. And the rest of the points or the vertices or the corners end up there. Now that's one way of doing it if you have tracing paper. But if you don't, what you can do, you can try this method. So what I'll do is I'll take this vertex or corner and I'll move it 4 squares to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know this has moved to there. I'll do the same thing with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same with this third vertex or corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally this 4th vertex or corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have my 4 points and I simply join them up. Now that's what the translated shape looks like. Let me just point out a few things. Your coordinates come in pairs. That's your x coordinate, that's your y coordinate. Now your x-axis runs along the page. So that is your x-axis. And your y-axis will run up and down the page. And remember, they come in alphabetical order, X and then Y. Now when you're asked to translate a shape, this simply means you need to slide the shape.